All right, what's really good? We up in the space station, because that's how we do it here. All right, fantastic. Let me shuffle the cards and find out what's the deal. Ancestors, what's the world view today for the children of God? What you want us to look at? Okay, let's start out with what you don't like that you're seeing here going on the planet Earth. Okay, what you don't like that's relevant to the children of God. Well, here's what they don't like right here. The ancestors and the creator, they don't like this right here that they see. Oh, honesty. Oh, you don't like that? What you mean? I'm going to guess they don't like that there's not enough of it. I'm going to guess. Okay, we'll go further and find out. But the energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. All right, I'm going to guess they don't see enough of that going on around here. I know that's right. Hello? Facts. All right, well, what do you see and what are you applying and what do you need us to do to correct what we don't like over here? Can we help? What can we do? All right. Well, try some of this. Turn this up right here. Kindness. Oh, too honest? Too honest? Oh, okay. Check it out. The energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with the others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through our connections to Source. Okay, I would love to know how we're supposed to pull this off. So let's get into it, shall we? All right. I get my truth out of that. You know how people are into my truth, right? Okay, that's what I'm getting out of that. Okay, so I guess the truth is people better power down with the truth. with their personal truth anyway. That's interesting. That's interesting because the priesthood reading was personal, you know. Okay, overall, what are we talking about? What's going on here? Seeing the root cause clearly. Not enough kindness going on. Okay, so I get the sensation that there's not enough on both sides here. Okay, because this is really the energy I'm getting up off the honesty card is there's not enough. That's what I'm getting. Aside from the whole personal truth thing, I feel like there's not enough. It's coming at me, and then they're reiterating more of this, more. Okay, more kindness. So it's like accentuating the positive. Okay, let's find out more. In order to be alchemically, active, in order to be alchemically proactive. Okay, all right, that's what's up. Go on. Right, burnt bridges. Okay. Yeah, see, not enough honesty. I get not taking accountability. Okay, because I did mention in the priesthood video that that chemical disaster that took place in Ohio, in East Palestine, Ohio. I find that to be very interesting. All right. Right. Divine timing. Reaching out for an opportunity to connect. Somebody is responsible for something. Now, this is going on around the world because this is the spiritual world news. All right. So this is happening. I get that some people are having a crisis, a spiritual crisis. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. That calls for the priesthood. That calls for the children of God, doesn't it? It's divine time. You see the root cause clearly. You know what the problem is around here. Okay? We need to increase the love in the atmosphere around here. It's a must. It's a must. We have to start looking at things from a different point of view. Go on. Accountability. Walking through the fire. Facing the inconvenient truth. I know that that is right. So I get the sensation that people also need to start being honest with themselves. Very interesting. Right. Right. You know how people they act like they accept the matrix. They act like they accept the way things are. Everyone's miserable. I mean, generally speaking. You know, like if anybody had a chance to change the world, we would be online early to give our ideas on what needs to change, right? If we thought it really was going to change, we would do that, right? So that's what I'm getting out of that. Face your fears, transcend your demons, and face your fears. Okay, it's divine time. Right, right. Yeah. So somebody doesn't want to take accountability, and people don't want to take accountability for the damage that they've done. And that's a thing. That's like become a part of the culture of planet Earth. The creator doesn't like it. Okay? And the ancestors don't like it because that's the ancestors, that's the dead. In that card, that is my official death card. In this deck, it's major arcana. So this is major arcana. With the hangman, the zombie card, the forced sacrifice. That is also major. Okay? Yeah. Safety, intimacy, trust. Right. Right, there's no intimacy and trust here with the humans. Right. Courageously truthful. I'm reading the card again here. Can you see that? Okay. I'm reading the card again here, and it says the energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine. Okay? See, because that's revolutionary. That's why. That's revolutionary. Right. Considerate. Yeah, you can't live on the planet without being considerate. You have to be considerate. Okay, which reminds me of my friend Eddie from the cemetery. My racist friend Eddie. Right? And he was like, "Oh, I love the coloreds," right? So, but this was my dude. We had a great conversation. Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, like it's all good, I mean, he wasn't faced with any difficult choices around the fact that I'm African American. So it ended up being a pleasant fucking conversation. I wasn't trying to mind his business. You racist, it's all good. I wasn't trying to teach no lectures or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, he was like, "Hey, could you give me a reading?" So I ended up giving him a reading and shit at the cemetery. So that's what it takes. You see what I'm saying? So my man Eddie is racist, but he's like, it's not serious, basically. I love the coloreds, right? I'm like, yeah, me too. I love the coloreds. Absolutely. I love being called the coloreds. Absolutely. I really do. No, it's cool. But you could say anything and make it sound like you're spitting, make it sound like you're shitting on it. You know what I'm saying? You could call me a woman and make it sound like a fucking curse. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Colors, it's all good. So you feel me? Like, so we had a moment where we were being kind. We were being kind. You dig what I'm saying? He was being genuine. He didn't hide the fact that he was so racist that he didn't even notice how racist that he was. You know what I mean? Like, he was being genuine. You dig what I'm saying? Which I'll take that over some false ass, pretentious ass, pretending ass. Do you feel me? Okay? So that's what I'm getting. It makes it so, see, I can trust Eddie to a certain degree. You see what I'm saying? Don't force him to make no serious, difficult racial decisions. And you're good. You're going to get along great with Eddie, okay? So this is what I'm saying. Now, I think I brought up another Eddie in the priesthood video. So Eddie, all right? All the Eddies of the world. Shout out to y'all. All right? So yeah, that's when you can trust people. Also, when they walk through the fire, you can trust them. Taking accountability. That's considerate. Right. Let's go on. You got to have determination and single-minded focus in order to get through the fire. Okay? So in order to get through whatever is the inconvenient truth, so if it's like climate change, yeah, the climate's changing. Yes, that's happening. That's happening because somebody fucked shit up. Hello? And now we all got to deal with the fallout. Facts. Okay, but here it is. We can change it by being mindful, okay, of how we use the truth in our own interests. So accentuating the positive, raising the frequency of the planet, because we have the power to do such. If the placebo effect works, if that's true, okay, that something changed in your body because of your mind and what you were thinking, then we can raise the vibration of the planet. That's science, right? So they would like us to get to getting around here, accentuating the positive more often. Now I'm gonna have to be in the gym on this one, okay? Because I'll be laying it out hard, just the way I see it, okay? Facts. But I understand, okay, from my own point of view, all right? Hopefully you could take some wisdom juice out of that. I understand from my own point of view that I have to be more proactive in the alchemy department. Okay, understood. All right, so here, walking a clear road. Yeah, got to get through these demons. Yeah, we got to blow past these motherfuckers. And this is the time. Yeah, yes, yes, we are picking up on this correctly. Their world is falling. Yes, we are picking up on this correctly. Their time is over. That's what all the writhing and all of the policies and all the crazy that we're seeing and experiencing and all the desperate activity that we're seeing, because surely they are desperate if you've been seeing any of the news stories coming out lately. Okay? And so they know this time is coming. They know it's your time and it's no longer their time. They know that. They're not going to pre-tell you that. Why would they do that? Why would they give you a leg up? No, not at all. They want to at least break ground on Mars first. Okay, is the sensation that I'm getting. Here's your clear road. Right here. Do what thou wilt. You see what I'm saying? So at the very least, having some power over what happens to you is certainly more than they're wanting for you, whoever they are. Okay, fantastic. Justice. Yeah. So I get the sensation that this is a must. Okay, so this, what do I mean by this? There's several layers to that. All right. One thing is whoever is responsible for the destruction, for the end of resources, for any burnt bridge, for any damage to the planet, to the people, to the animals, to the system of nature. Come on now. To the spirit. I'm going to leave it there. That or those people will have a forced sacrifice. That has to happen. Okay? Like I said, as we come up, somebody else goes down apparently. Okay? It's going to be the enemies of God. Look like here. All right? That's a must because it's justice. You see? It's justice. That's that. There's nothing you can do about that. So, do you want us to be compassionate toward these people? What do you mean by that? Let's find out more. You know, I kind of get irritable when they be like, no, now be nice. Okay. But it's okay. I got to do whatever I got to do. So won't you join me? All right. Fantastic. Let's find out more. Burnt bridge. Big impactful message. Transparency. Teleportation movement. High impact. Yeah, okay. I get the sensation there may be some sort of, yeah, this is pollution. Oh, they might be talking about Ohio or just pollution. Oh, because there's a big cover up. Speaking of honesty, not enough honesty. Very unkind. Yeah, they're poisoning people's children. Yeah, people got rashes. They can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? People got like, conditions and shit from just in this past month from the train derailment chemical thing. Uh-huh. Facts. You see, they hiding facts. Burnt Bridge. You see what I'm saying? They hiding facts. That's facts. Okay? So somebody, if this is a person, let's say, and this is obviously happening a lot, okay? If this is a person, they're hiding facts. They want to move away from the facts, or they try to run away from the facts, right? Because here we have the inconvenient truth. I get the sensation somebody tried to skip out on accountability. Inconvenient truth. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. They're trying to get a favorable outcome. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Uh-huh. Wise, cool, calm decision making. Cat is here. Uh-huh. So this could easily be some sort of future global event. I get the sensation. Or some global event that already took place. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so, right, so they're afraid that they won't get if the information gets out, is the sensation that I get. This is bad, okay? If the information gets out, this is bad. There's a cover-up. I get cover-up out of that. Mm-hmm. That's why they don't want to walk through the fire. Because if you find out the truth, you're going to see that they didn't make the wise decision. Mm-hmm. Go on. Going where demons and angels fear to tread. Also, damn wildlife got to be like that. Mm-hmm. And an expanded awareness. See? They don't want you to get that, crystal clear adult, intelligent explanation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, as for the children of God, mm-hmm. Power through if you're dealing with the end of resources or burnt bridge that someone burned. Hold on. Right. Uh-huh. The case is closed. Move on. Move forward. This is about forward movement. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's go back to raising the frequency of the planet. Here's the deal. You need to be firmly rooted in yourself and not be afraid to be firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Firmly seated within yourself. Okay? You need to be unmoved by these inconvenient truths. Make wise decisions based on facts. Close the case on the old shit. Power ahead. Okay? Power ahead. Because it can be scary to accentuate the positive. And it can feel like, what? Which, if you're anything like me, right? I mean, yes, but no. I mean, yeah, maybe I do that more than a lot of people. But, I have a line. Where you just got to deal with the cold hard facts as far as I'm concerned, for best results. You dig it? So they're saying it looks like here, that's the root cause of the problem. Okay? That's the root cause of the problem. It's not enough kindness. It's not enough consideration and wisdom in our interactions with others and ourselves. See, so we have to cooperate more. There's got to be more cooperation around here. Right? Like me and my boy Eddie. My racist friend Eddie from the cemetery. All right, let's go further. Right, because we have to grow up. We got to grow up. So I guess we're going to be the leaders. We're going to be showing them examples of how do you grow up in your understanding of how to live on Earth, right? Because this is our planet. That's what I was saying in the priesthood video. That's where I'm coming from with that. This is our planet. We have to take responsibility. You feel me? Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, go ahead. Do the right thing. Do the divine work. And what's happening? The human is the chariot. The spirits are riding on the chariot. Also, this is your ancestors right here. This is your ancestors in this card. Do you feel me? And then here, they're riding the human as the chariot. It's time. It's time to ride. It's time to ride. Movement. Okay? It's no more the moment right now. Listen. Okay, we getting quantum. The moment. Anybody ever seen the Langoliers? Right. Okay, cool. For the people who saw the Langoliers. For the people who didn't see the Langoliers, they're like these creatures that devour the former moment. You know, the present. What was the present a second ago. And then if you're still there when they get there, you're done. You're done. You know, you got to be on the right time, the right side of the space-time continuum. Oh, okay. So I get the sensation that the frequency is raising. It is raising. Okay? And you cannot stay for sacrifice. End of resources. You can't stay in this old way of thinking. You can't. Even if you wanted to. Even if you was like, oh, this is more comfortable. Nope. Here come the Langoliers to devour the old moment. It won't be nowhere to be except in the present. Right? So the only way that you'll be at ease with the new frequency is if you're doing your proactive alchemy. You dig what I'm saying? Because I get the sensation seeing the root causes clearly and also creating the world through sound, connecting the spiritual world to the physical world is what happens here in Dr. John's card. He is the magician, the official magician card in my deck. So he's making it happen. He's making it appear. He is the alchemist. Okay? And so I get the sensation that we want to be vibrating on par with the new frequency. That's going to require the kindness and the accentuation of the positive, because I get the sensation that the karma is going to be manifesting instantaneously. And you know, the Mayans did say that. They said that the changes in human consciousness would leap forward exponentially. You know, like 4, 8, 16, like that. Boom. It would just keep, you know, doubling itself. You dig what I'm saying? And so we would be leaping and bounding in our consciousness after 2012. That's what would begin to happen. They also had a timeline that went through thousands of years as a line. Right? Uninterrupted. And then at 2012, the line divides. And there was some stair steps going down that was breaking and crackling apart. And the people looked shaky. Their little people drawings was like shaky looking. And then there was like a really firmly illustrated stairs going up. And then those people was like, you know, all complete. The drawing was complete. All the pieces was together, you know. So it was more solid. So you see what I'm saying? Like, that's two different dimensions of a timeline. Okay, and this is the Mayans. These are mathematicians and they're masters, right? Okay, cool. So, boom. It's time. It's time to ride forward. Okay? Determination. Movement, drive, movement, impactful, and then boom, riding forward. Divine time. Okay? Using words to remove obstacles, using words to create worlds. Kindness, seeing the root cause clearly, the magician. Alchemy. Proactive. Okay? Proactive. He also was the gatekeeper. He sits at the center of the crossroads, okay? And he can unlock gates and lock them, okay? So I get the sensation, again, what you say is going to be manifesting more quickly. So in order to keep up with the new frequency, you have to accentuate the positive so that that's what's manifesting. You know, get in the gym on this. Okay, get in the gym on this one. Absolutely, because it looked like your life depends on it for a sacrifice. Okay, yes, you the ancestors, boo. They support you. Get past these demons. Get past these demons. You're supported. End of story. Let them drive. Okay, and then y'all are going to be blowing past these demons like, yeah, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? On some of that. But wait, don't say it like that, because then, okay, be kind. You're like, bon voyage, you know. See you, demons, you know, or whatever, right? Okay, cool. We're going to be nice. We're going to be sweet. Okay. Yeah. They're going to have to find out, the enemies of God. Oh, look, the airplane. That's us on the way to Paris. That's us on the way to Ghana. That's us on the way to South Africa. All right, fantastic. So, yeah. Okay, so broken-hearted Empress energy, disappointment, dissatisfaction. Okay, I believe that is due to what these demons are doing here. The enemies of God. Okay? This represents you on the magic dragon right here, flying above the demons and getting out of hell, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so, but the demons are like, you know, implied in this card, right? They don't actually show up, but they're implied. Cool. So I see a connection directly here, okay? Because I feel like they're trying to make you sad. They're trying to make you think. Negative entities, enemies of God, are trying to make you think that you can't transform this situation, that this is not your planet, that you have no power here. It's not true. It's a lie. It's a lie. The devil's lying. As a matter of fact, not only is it a lie, but it's time for you to see the truth. It's time for everyone to see the truth. Okay? That we need to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves. So I get the sensation that they're going to have to, I guess, bow down is some scale. They're going to have to bow down on some level. Now, whether that means they actually say, oh, you know, we shouldn't have dumped that chemical waste in the river. You know, it's doubtful that they'll ever say that, but they might, you know, they might say it. But they have to say it, I get the sensation, by getting the fuck out of your way on your planet. Do you feel me? Facts. It's divine time. These are your ancestors. So it's like your ancestors are telling you, excuse me, we don't owe these motherfuckers nothing. Do you feel me? We don't owe these people nothing but to be kind and considerate while we blow past these motherfuckers and do us. Do you feel me? You know, because I get the sensation that, see here with the cataclysmic end of resources, I get the sense, and then the impactful message and the facts. Listen, and the justice card, kicking rocks, close cycle, and the expanded awareness. What? Awareness of what? That you should have been wise in your decision making. Okay? Reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions. Right. Okay? So they're going to have to just move out of the way. You know? And let that happen. It's a forced sacrifice. Yeah, divine calling. That's it. That's it. That's what you tell these demons. You got a divine calling. The ancestors love me. They're guiding every step that I fucking take. It's not the end of my resources. My resources are infinite. You need to tell your inner demons that. Come on now. Hello? Because we doing alchemy. We proactive around here. Absolutely. Desire to return to the safe haven. That's what these people going to have. That's where the power shifts. That's where the market shifts. That's where the wealth will shift. Because we will be the ones, the children of God, with all the resources. Right. So they're going to have to, they want some resources, they're going to have to talk to us on one level or another. Do you feel me? Okay. So pet whale. Right. Right. They're not going to have a pet whale. You're going to have a pet whale. They're going to be like, okay, how much you want to, charge me to rent space in your pet whale? Well, I'm glad you asked. You dig what I'm saying? And there's the power shift. And there's the wealth redistribution. Okay, there it is. Fantastic. All right. Well, let's get to the final pillar here. Okay. It's a whole new world. Look at that. Look at that. It's a whole new world. Sure. For sacrifice. Right. Because the end of resources. That's why. Impact. Right. Facts. Yeah, you should have did better. Enemies of God. Yeah, you should have made friends with God. You should have reached out for some helping hands. Instead of believing the demons. Because the demons lied. It's okay. It's all right. Because if you talk to the children of God using words to remove obstacles, okay, you could tell them how you're going to fix this dissatisfaction energy that you set out upon them. And maybe they'll rent you some space in their pet whale. Right. Okay. Facts. Let us move on. Yeah. Listen. Here, we're confused. We're following our instincts. We're not sure how to put something into words, but we have to go. So I get the sensation. Again, I think this also happened in the priesthood video. Okay? We may not know the future. Okay? But here's what we can know. Alchemy works. That's what we can know. Because if the placebo effect works, and that's just one example, then alchemy works. Psychological alchemy, spiritual alchemy. It's a very real thing. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. In a couple of generations, we might not be calling it spiritual alchemy. We might just be calling it science. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely. It might not even take that long. Okay? Fantastic. So, yes. Right. Okay. So I get the sensation that, let's say, if it looks like the end of resources for you, or it looks scary to you for whatever reason, especially if there's some kind of disaster or something, that happens to the resources, or there's some sort of burnt bridge, somebody did something, they sprinkled crack on humanity or something like that. Don't let it confuse you. As you see the world changing, okay? As you see the world changing, keep following your instincts. Hold your fiery, passionate emotions, okay? Don't react. Respond. That is the sensation that I'm getting. It's a forced sacrifice. We all have to be on this changing planet, okay? But it's a new world. And it's a major change. And everyone has to experience this change. You, again, pet whale, safe haven, sanctuary. You can trust God. Helping hands. Reaching out for an opportunity to connect. Divine timing. You the ancestors boo. Divine calling. Justice. I'm just saying. Okay? You good. You can just respond and don't react. Look, divine child of God. That's all you need to remember. You can trust God and you a divine child of God. As you see these changes, I get the sensation that you may be irritated by what you see, disappointed by what you see, but you should remain kind or increase or accentuate the positive in order to keep the proactive alchemical, system running. All right? You a child of God. That's the bottom line. You ain't got to know everything. All right? But this is what we all got to do. All right? You have a sanctuary. You're getting justice. Period. The forced sacrifice of what's going to happen in the world is to facilitate your justice. It is to facilitate your safe haven and your sanctuary. It is to keep you sanctified, sacred, protected, shielded, you know, as if the creator doesn't like the state of the world and she said, okay, no, we're not doing this. You know, not the least of which is because my kids are there. You fucking with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I get the sensation that she don't like that. And it's divine time that we ride out of this moment into a new dimension where we can live safely in that dimension. Right? But we're still same planet, different dimension. Okay? So we're still on the same planet. In some way we will be interacting with these events. But we will be safe somehow. Don't worry about the details. Okay? Because this are only details you need to worry about. You could trust God. You can't do nothing about it. This shit is changing. You can't do nothing about that. Okay? And you don't have to know everything. You got to know how to generate a sanctuary. You got to know how to create sacred space. Here, with this alchemy energy. Seeing the root cause clearly. And as he's playing his drum, he is generating sacred space. And that sound creates a bridge. Okay, sort of like the rainbow bridge in the Ace of Cups card. Right, between both hemispheres of the brain. This is between worlds. Spiritual world, physical world. So he has to make a sacred space in order to offer the ancestors a safe place to manifest. Hello? Which is another thing that's happening here. Helping hands is coming from both worlds. Okay, they say the humans can pull an ancestor from the other side. Boom. And then there's a new baby born. Some ancestors just want to help out as the ancestors and just stay, you know, as electromagnetic energy. And some ancestors is just chilling on the other side doing them. You know what I mean? That's what they say in that card. So you see what I'm saying? It's some of the ancestors want to come through because we're riding. You the ancestors, boo, divine calling. You feel me? This all hands on deck right now. Look like here. So what they need you to do, I get a sense of strap in. That's what you're doing with the kindness and accentuating the positive. You're strapping in is what you're doing because we're about to ride. See what I'm saying? And I get the sensation of off. Ride off. Okay? Into the sunset type shit. Especially here where we're transcending our demons and facing our fears. Not letting anything stop us. A clear road. Doing what thou wilt. Like, we don't have to live in this dimension where they want to oppress everybody and they want to own everybody. We ain't got to do that, apparently. And here's how we can help out by accentuating the positive. So here, you a child of God, concentrate. God is trustworthy. And that is what is supposed to keep you cool, you know? And even if it's like so overwhelming that you still feel fiery about it, because I certainly can relate to that, they're saying hold your fire. Because this is changing. Okay? All you really have to do is keep pace with the frequency as it raises. Keep pace with the frequency. Secrets of the deep. Pet whale. Pet whale. Do you feel me? Justice. Protecting what matters most. Emotional connection, secrets of the deep. Empathy. Empathy, kindness, honesty. Okay? I also get the sensation of not trying to save anyone. You dig what I'm saying? You know what it is? Not trying to save anyone, because let the ancestors handle it. Let the creator handle it. And concentrate on yourself and be in right relationship and also connecting with like minds. Because I get the sensation you have a lot of work to do. You know, when it comes to raising your frequency and keeping pace with the frequency. Because like I said, I get the sensation it's going to be very quick in its advancement and it's going to keep changing. You know, It's going to get to a higher level, and then boom, it'll sit there for a couple of seconds or whatever, minutes, days, I don't know. And then boom, you know, much faster than what we're used to. Much faster. Much faster. That's a forced sacrifice. Okay, so we might feel like, damn, do we have to move this fast? Like, can we take our time? This dude takes his time. No, is the answer that I'm getting, because this is also a quick and darting energy right here. Child of God. Also, we're in the water. 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 Okay, so that's about movement as well. All right, so these secrets of the deep is what's going to help you to protect what matters most, also bringing dreams into fruition. Here, he's bringing the spiritual world to the physical world. See what I'm saying? So it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Also, I see choice here. Okay, so some people didn't make good choices. All right, all of that is about to hatch. Justice, balance, karma, paying for karma. Right here, paying for karma. Everybody's gonna have to pay for karma. Okay, so don't be a sore winner is the sensation that I'm getting. Don't be a sore winner, because you don't really have time. You don't even have time, even if that was okay to do. You don't even have time to do that. Okay, because the frequency is changing too quickly. The laws of karma are manifesting too quickly. Okay, so you have to go. You have to go. You don't have time to be like, yeah, you shoulda, or whatever, even if that was cool. You know? So, all right. Let's get some cards to wrap it up. Ancestors, wrap up this message. Bottom line. Bottom line is this. Destiny is at hand. Major arcana. So it's major. Okay? Star is in sight. The road is clear. Clear road, clear road. Okay. Go on. Bottom line. And the stars, they say the ancestors are the stars. Native Americans say that. Look. Refreshment of your life purpose. Connection. 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 Very interesting. Intuition. Your reason for being here. Again, major arcana. High priestess. High priestess. Secret knower. Bunch of secrets about to get revealed. And so the high priestess is I'm gonna get a professional. Okay, so meaning she knows her shit, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So I get the sensation in terms of the children of God that, again, we need to not be sore winners. You know, we need to do our job, because I believe that she's at the, you know, doorway of the sanctuary. Okay? So we need to not be abusive in our power. You know? Like, not mean like the devil. You know? As people are coming to us who, you know, have not made wise decisions or have contributed to the trouble on the planet. You know? If they remain and they are ready to return to the safe haven and make this make sense, you dig what I'm saying? Then we have to serve them genuinely and kindly, you know, through our creative gifts. You dig it? Because that raises the frequency of the planet. Okay? Okay. Death of the ego. You see what I'm saying? Don't be a sore winner. Don't be a sore winner. Transformation. Yeah. Again, I feel like you're going to be feeling yourself pretty hard. Yeah. You're going to be feeling yourself for making it through. For you know, when the wealth is redistributed, when the power is redistributed, you're going to have an opportunity to show who you are when you have that kind of power, planetary power. You dig it? I'm saying when the planet favors you. You dig it? So they're asking you and recommending, because the shit'll swing back on you instantly. Do you feel me? Right? So be careful out there is what they're saying here. All right, this is not just sentimental. This is a matter of survival. Okay? So let's get in the gym on that. All right? Kill that ego and do the work. Amen. That's what's up. All right? I'm going to have to reflect on that. All right, but I hope that message helps somebody out there. I really do. Like, share, and subscribe for more deep-ass readings like that. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. I will see you again here soon, party people, behind the black veil.